transportation system in Santa Clara County and the challenges we've faced with hydrogen fuel cell buses and the very exciting opportunity we have. We're in the process of purchasing the hybrid buses that you just heard the previous speaker mention. In this county, we're responsible not only for the transit system, but also for building the freeways, planning and funding for the growth of transit in Santa Clara County. We operate from basically where you are today at the top of this V, all the way down to Gilroy and over to Fremont, over 300 square miles of urbanized area. We started as the county department in 1972. We spend $363 million a year on operating. We currently operate a fleet of 425 buses, as well as 42 miles of light rail with 100 light rail vehicles. We're approximately 2,100 employees. We have a very diverse fleet, from light rail vehicles to what we call a standard transit bus to a new community bus, which is a small capacity vehicle. We're trying to maximize our service. I previously worked in San Francisco, where we had so many riders we didn't know what to do with them. Just 50 miles down the road here in San Jose, we don't have near enough riders. And as we form our partnership between the United States and China, I would encourage you to look at some of the mistakes we've made in our transit system and not duplicate those mistakes. In this county, we've made it too convenient for the automobile and not convenient enough to take public transit. The community bus is something new we've introduced to get into the smaller neighborhoods in our area. I want to tell you specifically about the hydrogen bus. These are over $2.2 million each. This is a program that the California Air Resources Board has required us to test, hoping that the technology would be available. I'll give you some specifics about what we experienced with the buses. As I say, they're over 4 times more expensive than the hybrid buses we're about to purchase. We are very proud of the fact that we operated some of the first hydrogen fuel cell buses in the state of California. However, our results indicated that it's not a technology ready for the rigorous demands of public transit in California or in the United States for that matter. Some of the areas we ran into is that we couldn't use them in some of our shopping areas, fashion mall area, where we had to go under a parking facility because of the lighter than air, explosive nature of hydrogen. We couldn't use the buses there. We were limited in range. We had to do unique training both for our operators and fire and police department to respond if the bus had an incident. We did, however, find that the vehicle did a top speed of 70 miles an hour, comparable to our standard diesel bus. However, the availability, 85% when we first got the buses, or as we broke the buses in, 52% when we first got them. That means the bus wasn't available half the time because of reliability. The reliability was 3,900 miles compared to over 6,000 in our existing diesel fleet. Fuel economy, 3.4 miles per diesel equivalent gallon. And again, that was a range of 140 miles as a result, compared to 350 miles for an existing transit bus. We also ran into challenges in that it would take 25 to 10 minutes to fuel a bus. Typically, we need to fuel a bus in 15 minutes to get the fueling cycle done for the next day's pullout. Efficiency remains at 50%. The technology is so new in the United States that with the fueling technology we selected, we would vent. We would lose half of the hydrogen to the air compared to the amount of hydrogen that would go in the fuel tank. So again, it's promising, but it is not ready for the rigorous demand of public transit yet. Here's some cost data. We pay approximately 0.51 cents or 50 cents for the standard bus compared to $2.80 per mile for fuel. Really, I think the bottom line shows here $2.15 for a gallon of diesel. We're actually paying a little bit less than that right now. It's about $2.05. Because of the venting and because of the new technology, we're paying $11.77 for the equivalent hydrogen. And again, I already mentioned the reliability. We, again, were the first operator of hydrogen buses in the area. Newer buses do have better reliability, but not near the 6,000 to 7,000 to 10,000 miles that are needed. We're very excited. We've just signed a contract with Gillig, who's a local manufacturer literally across the bay, to purchase 70 buses at $647,000 each. They are hybrid buses, diesel electric hybrid buses. We were able to do this because we received stimulus dollars from the current administration. I will skip these slides in the interest of time. We are planning right now an extensive bus rapid transit build out. We in the United States have recognized we can put bus like light rail for significantly cheaper dollars. We can build the stations, the ticket vending machines, the passenger facilities like it's light rail, but operate a bus such as an electric trolley bus or hybrid bus at much the reduced cost. And as the ridership increases, it's easy to switch it to a rail system at a later date. This is a map of our county, and the colored lines are where BRT, Bus Rapid Transit, is planned for our county in the next several years. This completes my presentation. In the interest of time, we'll hold questions, and I'll hand it over to the next speaker. Thank you very much.